Hi. So it is literally October 29th. So it is time to do a favorite songs of the month. Um yeah. So October there was a lot of good stuff. Literally though, the beginning of the month made it seem like there was going to be like a million people coming out with stuff, but really, now that I think about it, I really only listened to like a select few. But maybe that's just me. But there's been a lot of great stuff that's been released, K-pop wise, and we're just gonna talk about it. But I do want to make note of a few other songs that aren't really K-pop. Well, actually, there's only one that's not K-pop, and then two songs, so making it a total of three that are kind of different. So the first one, I had discovered this in September, but they didn't release the actual MP3 until October. It is Country Girls. They're a Japanese pop group. And the song is I Really Don't Care. It has this like classic rock and roll sound. I showed it to my mom and she was like, "Ooh, yes, this is very like 50s-ish style," and I really like it. And I really liked the vibe of that song. So that was like a cool little treat because I just happened to stumble across it. And I was like, "Ooh, what is this? Let me check it out." And I really liked it. And then two songs that are K-pop related, but they weren't released in October of this month, but I've really been enjoying listening to them. The first one is Dia with their song On the Road. I don't know, I just like listened to it and I was like, okay, you know what, this song isn't that bad. Like, it's a catchy song. So I really like it. Music video is not really amazingly fresh and fun because it's just like summer concepts with a boy. But I really like the song. The song is good. But there's like one thing I have to say though. I know that Chaeyeon is like the popular one because she made it into IOI. Camera, you fucked up on me. But just because she's the popular one out of Dia doesn't mean that she's the only one in Dia. Because last I checked, there was like 5 other girls. No, 6 other girls that deserve a little bit of a spotlight. So get it together. MBK, come on. And side note, why the fuck is Danny not in Dia? Like, couldn't you put her ass in Dia? I mean, she deserves it. But that's another story for a different day. And then the last song that's not new for October is from Show Me the Money Season 4. This has to do with Produce 101. There was, for the rap performance, Soyeon, the Cube trainee, Kang Yebin from Pledis, and then 2 other ones that I'm blanking on. They did a cover of Turtle Ship. So I looked up the original Turtle Ship by Minho, and Jemez, and Palo Alto, and I just fell in love with the song. It's ratchet. The beat is amazing. It's a great beat. It's a great song. The chorus is so freaking catchy. And I don't know, I really like it. And I really like on Andup's part, where he's like, "What the fuck you want?" And I'm just like, "Ooh, what the fuck do I want?" No. But I really like it. And then Minho, he also cusses. He was like, "I the rappers, motherfucker." And I was like, y'all need to chill with that. Y'all need to chill with it. But yeah. So those were 2 songs that are Korean that were not released this year, and 1 Japanese song that I really have been feeling. Now on to the actual new music. Okay. So coming in at number 8 is Lay. Okay, technically his music was in Mandarin, but you know what? October, and you know, it was. I feel like it deserves to be counted. I'm gonna talk about Make You Mine, MYM. So he released this song and he performed it on his birthday, and it was really sexy, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really want a studio version of this song. And it was on his new album Lose Control, which is a great album, and I really like MYM. I think it's my favorite song off the album. I just love the flow and the groove of the beat with the lyrics, and I'm just like, slow jam, come to me, because I love me a good slow jam, and Lay has been delivering with these songs. Like, Lay's whole album has this very R&B, funk, hints of like sensual sounding music, which sounds so good with his voice, and I just love it. I love. So get it, Lay, and I'm really glad that his like album sales are doing really well, and the packaging looks pretty cool. Yeah, Lay. So coming in at number 7 is Pentagon.
Baby, look at this, 이건 organic song. Yeah. 이 친구야 이미 이 노래는 앞에 8마디에서 대중성.
And I just want to say this now, the majority of the songs that I listen to throughout the month are usually the non-title songs, because the title songs are great, but I usually find myself loving one of the non-title songs more. So Pentagon, they debuted from Cube with Gorilla, and Gorilla is a good song. I like it, but the song that stuck out to me on the album is called Organic Song, Close My Ears. It is only sung by 4 members, well, rap and sung. So it's by Edun, Yuto, Usuk, and Hui, H-U-I, Hui. I don't know how to say his name, but it's a nice beat. It's like a hip-hop R&B. It's really good. Vocals is really good. Hui's vocals are amazing. Usuk, he has a problematic voice because he has that kind of deep voice that reminds me of like I Am, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And he's a Mockney, and I don't know, like, you need to stay in your lane, boo, because you might be my bias. I don't know, because I like Hong Suk, but I also like Jino, but I like Wooseok. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get into this group some more, because I really did like their debut album. It was actually pretty damn solid. So I'm gonna have to delve a little bit deeper into Pentagon, because I'm liking what I'm hearing. So next, coming in at number 6 is Ailee. She came back with her 4th mini album, A New Empire, and with A New Empire brought a whole new sound to her music, especially in terms of like the title song, which was Home, which is my favorite song off that album, featuring Yoon Mi-rae. The song has a very dark tone. It's not all sassy like You and I, Mind Your Business, Don't Touch Me, those type of songs where it was like horns blaring, like Beyonce Crazy in Love. But this one was really good. It was more slow paced, and it was like dark R&B sounds, and it was just really, really good. And Yoon Mi-rae's rap part was so good as well. She killed it, and it was just a great song. And the album is really good. Like, she has a new style, kind of. She's exploring new musical elements, and I really enjoyed it. Get it, Ailee? So, yeah. Ailee at number 6. Coming in at number 5 is Twice! And I'm going to talk about 2 songs. So, yeah. Because 2 songs really fucked me up this month because they were so damn good. I will say TT is a great song. I like Cheer Up more, but TT is not bad, and they're killing it with these like views and shit. So go ahead, girls. But the song that I first want to talk about is the last song on the album, One in a Million. It's like the token ballad of the album, but it's not really a ballad because it's kind of more upbeat than a typical ballad, but it has a very cute message. It's very like happy sounding, but still at a slower pace. They're basically like, you're one in a million, you're a masterpiece, you're perfect. And I'm just like, and at the end, Jihyo's vocals just sold it for me. Because they're like, you gotta know that you're one in a million. And she was like, you gotta know that you're one in a million. Or whatever. That was so off key. But that was like so good. And I just love the song. It's like short though. It's like 2 minutes and 50 something seconds. And I was like, oh. But it's a quality song. And the last song I'm talking about on the Twice Coaster album is Next Page. This one is also on the shorter side. It was not even 3 minutes. It was like 2 minutes and 50 something seconds again. But when I heard it off the teaser medley, I was like, oh my gosh, this one sounds amazing. It was those O's in the chorus that like hooked me, and I was like, ooh, those O's. And it's a really cute song. It's very catchy. Like, that chorus is so catchy. Them O's, they just get stuck up in the head, in the noggin, and I'm just like, oh, 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 oh. I just really like it. It's like so catchy. Twice, I have to definitely buy this album because I really like it. As a whole, for all the songs, I think this might be my favorite release from them. Title song wise, Cheer Up is still my favorite title song, but this album as a whole unit is definitely competing because it's great. Coming in at number 4 with their 5th album, it is Shiny, and they came back with One of One Girl. Oh, people was being loud outside. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, One of One, that's definitely my favorite song off the album. They came back with a 90s flair in the concept. They pulled it off perfectly. They've been killing it. They've been getting music wins on live shows, which I'm so happy because they deserve it. And the song is amazing. The album is amazing. Like, check it out. It's short though. It's 9 songs. SM, I thought I told you when you released exact 9 songs is way too fucking short for a full-length album. But Shiny's coming back in November with the repackage. I'm excited. So, yes. I just love the beat, the feel. It's catchy. It's cheerful. It puts a smile on my face. And I'm just like, One of One Girl. Hey. And shout out to Onu. You're a problem. Like, no other time has he been like trying to come for my feelings. My bias has been Jonghyun since the beginning. But this comeback, I don't know what it was about Onu. He was just drawing me in, and I was like, oh no, stop. Like, I don't know what to do. You're not my bias. So, I don't know. My bias in Shiny right now is, like, kind of up in the air because I'm just like, oh my gosh, oh no. But then at the same time, I'm like, oh my gosh, Jonghyun, what do I do? Ah! Bias dilemmas. So, next up at 3 is BTS. And I'm going to be talking about 3 songs because they were all just like so good. The first one, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. They have been killing it with the views, with the live stages, with everything, with the record sales. Like, don't knock the hustle because they've been working it. And I really love the song. Like, I love the singing parts where they're like, Kajoka, and I'm just like, ooh. And J-Hope. with those lines. He got so many lines. I looked at like a line distribution video. He had like the most parts, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, J-Hope, get your fucking lines. But at the same time, I was like, where's Jin though? Jin only sings like one part in the bridge, and I'm just like, And some people in the comments were trying to justify it as like, oh, since he's the main in the story, it's okay that he doesn't have enough lines. I was like, no, that's not a reason why someone should have so little lines. Because at the end of the day, when you are in the middle of the fucking ocean, no Wi-Fi, and you would like to listen to Blood, Sweat, and Tears, are you gonna pull out the video so Jin can have his actual fucking fair screen time because he only has one part? No, I don't think so, because you won't get reception. Because you're in the middle of the fucking ocean. Unless you're on a cruise, then, you know, maybe. But, yeah, you're going to listen to the song more than you watch the video, and when you hear the song, unless you're like a hardcore army or just like know Jin's voice, you're going to be like, oh shit, I thought there was like where's Jin? Or you're gonna know because you've watched the live stages and stuff, and you're gonna see that he only has that one part, and then in the actual song it's harmonized with Jimin, and you're gonna be like, oh, Jin, where's your lines? And you know, that's okay though, not really, but justification was served because he has a solo song on the album called Awake, and it's amazing. It's probably my favorite song off the album, Awake.
Maybe
Right when I first heard that snippet of the song in his teaser, I knew that song. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is the song I have to hear. This is the one that's getting me hyped for BTS. Because Jin's vocals sounded so good. He had high notes, he had low notes, he had long notes, he had short notes, and the song was just sounding so emotional. Talking about maybe I can never fly. And I was like, oh, Jin. Like, don't sleep on Jin, people, because Jin is killing it. Y'all may not know, but Jin is always killing it. And I really love Awake. And the last song I'm going to be talking about off the BTS amazing album, Wings, is J-Hope with his solo song, Mama. Oh my gosh, that song is so good. From the little clarinet horn instrumental to the groovy beat to the catchy ass chorus, it's just a quality song with great lyrics. Like the chorus was like, hey mama, and I was like, hey, catchy. And then the last chorus where it's like multiple voices singing it, I'm just like, oh, it makes me feel rich inside. It's just a great song. And if you have not listened to the BTS album, you're seriously doing yourself an injustice because that album is amazing. Check it out. And at number 2 is the group that's really been killing me these last few months. It is IOI with their new song, Very, Very, Very. So it's produced by JYP. It's really fast. Like, the beat is so fast on that song. I would be like, oh my gosh, because the dance and stuff, the dance is kind of awkward, but we're not talking about that. But I really like the song. It's very catchy. The chorus is like the na. But I want to talk about Sejong's part when she sings in the chorus, where she's like, jaku, jaku, jaku. And then she has that breathy part where she's like, jaku, 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 jaku. I just love that part. I don't know why. It just sounds so cool. I don't know, because I felt like that was like really stressed with the emotions. Like, oh, like, like, come on. I don't know. I just really like that part. It sounds weird because I'm a weird ass bitch, but I really like it. And Minna was rapping, and I was like, what? Minna, get your rap on, girl. It was so good. I was like, yes, Minna, get it, girl, get it. So I really enjoyed it. And I also want to talk about another song on the album. It's the one Jin Young produced. Hold Up. So yeah, right when I heard the first like second, I was like, okay, this is the Jin Young song. From the smooth, beautiful vocals to the magical composition of the instrumentation, I was like, yep, this is Jin Young's song. And it's really gorgeous. They've been playing it, singing it on some live shows, and I was feeling it, and they all looked amazing, and the song sounded so good. Yeonjung takes it higher at the bridge before it goes into the last chorus, and I was like, yes, Yeonjung, get it with the lines, get it with the vocals. It's just a really pretty song. Definitely has the same kind of feel as In the Same Place and When the Cherry Blossoms Fade, but I would say this one is kind of more slower and it kind of maintains the same tempo, but it's amazing. You need to check out the IOI album because I really like it. It's a really great album. Yeah, like it's so good. I've been like playing the whole thing on repeat pretty much. I just love it. I have an M-Wave copy. The live stream is supposedly on the 31st, which is tomorrow in Korea. So I'm really excited because it's like the last all 11 member signed IOI album you're gonna get. So if you want it, definitely get your copy before it's too late. And my number one is Monsta X. Yes, Monsta X. Okay. And I'm gonna be talking about White Girl. Monster. What the fuck? But I will say Fighter, it was a really good song. Different from All In. This one was kind of more faster. All In to me had like more of a trap beat. But this one was really good. It was very intense in the intro for Fighter. But the song that really stood out to me on the album is the one that doesn't fit on the album because every other song sounds like it fits together. But White Girl was just like out there with the cutesy and was like a different feel. But I really loved it. It was so good. They were all singing. Like Juhan and I.M, they were singing. And I was like, y'all are singing. I loved it. And then after the bridge, they have the claps with the chorus with all of them singing, and it sounds so cute and wholesome and happy, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, Monsta X. And then Kihyun has some notes, and Minhyuk sings the first bit of the chorus, and he sings my favorite part, where he's like, I wanna love your heart. And I was like, oh, yuck. You can't. Like, my heart, you can take it and love it. Love it. Love me. Love me. I don't know. It just made me feel so happy because Minhyuk, he barely gets enough lines in general. So just like the fact that he was singing that part of the chorus made me so happy because, you know, usually for Monsta X, Minhyuk, they give him like snippets in the verses and then he's out. And I'm just like, oh, Minhyuk. Like, he's so precious. Love Minhyuk, please. Love Minhyuk. Love all of Monsta X because they really are amazing and they deserve to win a number one. Stop coming back at times with other groups coming out that are more popular, and then, you know, you might get a chance because everything that they've been releasing has been really good and worthy of a number one, but they've always come back in an inconvenient time where someone else snatches it from them, and I'm just like, but you know what? The day will come in 2017. They're going to get their number one, and I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to cry happy tears like I did for 17 because, you know, Monsta X, it's their time to win a number one. Anyways, that was my top songs of the month. I hope you enjoyed the video. I like doing these top songs of the month so you can like know what I've been listening to, because I really don't mention it in all the other videos that I make. So it's a nice way to know what I'm listening to, and I also want to know what you guys are listening to. So what songs have you been have on repeat? What have you been bumping? And we should like discuss it. Did you like the BTS album? Do you think Monsta X should get a number one? Are you sad that IOI is gonna disband at the beginning of 2017? Do you like Twice's TT? This is really uncomfortable to hold, like with the positions in the hands. I was like, dang, this is like gonna make my arms hurt. Do you think Shiny slayed with the 90s concept, or did they slay? Did they slay or did they slay? Because I think they slayed. The camera liked to fuck up on me again. I don't know why the camera does that. Did you think Ailey came back with a bop with Home? And what do you think of Pentagon's debut? Did you like it? Were you here for it? Did you like SF9 better? Would you like them both? Do you stand both? Do you like both? I really want to get into Pentagon. And SF9 has some cute members too, so let's discuss. And Lay. Precious Lay came back with a slay. It was amazing. I'm so excited, and tomorrow is just going to be so great because it is the Baekhyun, Chen, and Jimin subunit that I've been waiting for, and I'm so excited! Oh my gosh, I'm really so excited, and I saw the teaser today, and they had, like, fake glasses on, and Baekhyun didn't, but I was like, Baekhyun, you should have some fake glasses too, but he was, like, the general or whatever, and then Jimin and Chen were in their little business suits with their glasses on. It reminded me of my glasses because it was, like, black and thick, and I was like, oh my gosh, that sounded kind of perverted, but I'm really excited, and I'm ready to hear the album, and there's 3 versions, so I'm like, oh my god, fuck my life, because I really want to buy all 3 versions, but I don't have the money to buy all 3 versions, but I will buy one version eventually because, you know, I need to support it, but I'm really excited, and I just can't wait to listen to the rest of the album. It's a mini album. It's not a single. It's not an SM Station collaboration, which I thought it was going to be the first place because we didn't know what was going on. But I'm really excited for it, and I'm just like so excited because it's Baekhyun, my bias, and then it's Jimin and Chen too, and you know they've been killing it because they had that song for Moonlight, for Moon Lovers, which was amazing for you. Like, you need to listen to that song too. Listen to that song. They performed it at the Asian Music Festival, and it was amazing. And the vocals was slaying, and Jimin had all these contacts that really, like, popped. And I was like, ooh, Jimin. I think I rambled on long enough, and that was, like, rapid spitfire. Like, I could be outsider, because I can get it with that fastness. I can get it with that fastness. Twista, Busta Rhymes, outsider, y'all better watch out. I will see you on the next video. Trust and believe I will be doing a reaction for Hey Mama by the EXO subunit. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm way too excited. Bye.